How's it going, you cunts? I'm here today to show you how to do a dumbbell bench press. First thing we're going to do is you're going to grab your dumbbells and we're going to head over to our bench. We want to make sure that you are seated on the edge of the bench, because if you sit any farther back, when you lay back, there's going to be no bench for your head. We want to make sure when we set up that the dumbbells are on the edge of the legs. If the dumbbells are too close to the body when we set up, when you sit back, your arms are not going to be in a good pressing position to get the dumbbells where they need to be. When we go to sit back, we're going to bring our legs with us. That's going to put our dumbbells in the best position possible to begin our bench press. When we do this, we can kick up with either one or two legs at the same time. They're both very similar and will come down to personal preference. I prefer to kick one and then follow with the other as I begin to fall back. You can also go both legs at the same time. It's all up to you and what you're more comfortable with. As we're falling back and our dumbbells are at their highest position, we're going to extend our arms into that locked and upright position. Now that you're in your laid back position, we need to get your shoulders planted into the bench. What we're going to do is we're going to tuck those shoulders down into the bench and then back into your hips. The shoulders are all set. Now it's time to get your feet in the proper positioning. Several different ways to set your feet, but I'm going to show you my two favorite options. The first option is the wedge. We're going to tuck those feet back as far as we can, creating a lot of tension on our quads, building up into our toes, and we're going to push into our toes, pushing the hips into the shoulders. The second option is a wider, flat-footed position. For this, you take the legs out nice and wide, pull it till you feel tension on the glutes, and then you push through your toes, pushing the hips into your shoulders. So the shoulders create the top half of the arch, and the feet are going to push the hips to create the bottom half of your arch, creating a nice, strong back arch and a very stable midsection to be bench pressing off of. This is your basic starting position for the dumbbell bench press. As far as the dumbbell bench press is concerned, there are three major arm positions you should be worried about. We have the elbow flared out, which is going to focus mostly on the shoulder. The elbow tucked in, which is mostly going to be a tricep movement. The best option is a happy medium in between the two. We're looking for about 45 degrees, and that's going to give us maximum activation of both the pec and the tricep, while limiting stress on the shoulder. Now, we're finally ready to bench press. We start off with a big breath, making our chest more rigid than it was before, and we slowly descend the weights downward. The weights are slowly going to open, keeping a vertical forearm throughout the entire movement and pressing back up into a point. Once we are done with our repetitions, we have to return both the weights and ourselves to the upright position. And there's one really good way to do this. We're going to rotate our palms in so they are facing each other. And then we're going to bring our knees up as high as we can, and then slowly bring the weights to the knees and then sit up together. And that is how you do a safe and effective dumbbell bench press. For more tips and tricks on how to work out, make sure you follow our channel.